It certainly has been an interesting launch for Project Motor Racing, a game that I've been covering for literal months now as a Giants partner. From blogs to track showcases and gameplay footage, everything promised the world and it looked really, really good. Now, for the most part, I have genuinely enjoyed my time on this game, but there are a few sticking points that myself and many, many members of the community all seem to agree on. So, what's next for PMR? What is the next best move? Honestly, I think that they should really focus on sorting the AI out, making sure that the online mode works as smoothly as is humanly possible, and give us more customization as well as just simply more vehicles. It feels very, very light on the ground for the vehicles that you can actually use, even with 2 DLC packs. Honestly, the basics are there. Like, it's a lot of fun. It requires a lot of skill to stay on the road, and I'm using a controller right now relatively effectively. Granted, normally I'm in first person cab view, and that tends to work a lot better than third person out here, but you get the general idea. Like, the game runs smooth, it runs well for me. I can definitely see why people have an issue with the game. I can see why they might be disappointed from all the promises that were made. And the question has to be asked, why was it released in the state it was? It's either that Straight4 genuinely thought that it was finished and ready to go and absolutely amazing and incredible in every sense of the word, or the book kind of lies with Giants. As a publisher, liking things being released in November, did they hurry up and rush the release of this title to coincide with the Highlands Fishing DLC only a couple of weeks before? Either way, somebody should be held responsible because the game really shouldn't have been released in the state it is. And this isn't just Project Motor Racing, this is all games in general these days. They're all being released way ahead of when they should have been. But getting back to the point, what is next for PMR? What should they do? What order should they do it in? I think the AI and fluffing out of the single player career mode should be of the highest importance, since that is the thing that they have really marketed for and put a lot of time and effort into saying how good it is, for it to be possibly the worst aspect of the game. That's not to say that career mode isn't fun or exciting, but the AI especially ruined that for a lot of people. I also feel that, again, with the lack of cars, there needs to be some more starting cars than just simply two, and some actual progression and a way of showcasing that, be that through trophies or achievements that you can get for doing certain races and things. I also feel that there should be more than just money dictating how you're doing. It's not the best to sit and grind out a couple of tracks to get another car to then progress. Maybe giving us a few more championships that we can use with those beginner cars, as opposed to just the Porsche Cup and the MX5 Cup. Give us some more mixed races early on. I think there should be a loan system, or just generally a better system for managing your money, because once you're out, that's it, and there's no real end. There's no, oh no, you can't continue anymore, game over. It just kind of leaves you there with no real options and soft locks you out of being able to continue. So a loan or an emergency sponsor or something to keep the game going so you can at least try and continue, or at the very worst go further in debt and really struggle. For multiplayer, they just need to really streamline it and make it work. There's been a lot of issues with trying to get multiplayer games actually working. And again, I know that they are fixing a lot of this, and to Straight4's credit, they are at least hearing feedback and they're taking feedback in, and they seem very responsive to it, which is a good sign. I think another thing that needs doing is that they need to add more to the factory challenges. There needs to be more available, and they need to actually work. One of my biggest gripes with the factory challenges is that I managed to do a really decent run with this car on this track, and the time not only didn't count, but managed to wipe it completely from my previous time. So my name doesn't appear on the leaderboard anymore. And since my wheel broke and I'm stuck using controller, I have not been able to get anywhere near the time that I did before. On the note of controllers, I have seen a lot of criticism from different people about how uncontrollable cars are with a controller. And honestly, I have to disagree. It can be a little bit more difficult with the handling on your higher spec LMDH cars. But for the Quattro and the Porsche and the MX-5 that I have spent most of my time using on this game, it's been absolutely fine. I'm not as fast as what I was with the wheel, but I've been able to get better and decent times as we go through. I think if Straight 4 follow this, if they actually make these changes and they improve the AI significantly, then we're on for a winner of a sim game. It's a bit more simcade, yes. But if they can make it so that the AI doesn't follow rails, if they can make it so that it actually sees the player, if they can make the AI vehicles not made of adamantium so that when you hit them, you go flying and they are completely fine, then it will be an easy sell for me. Like, I already enjoy the game as it is, but AI that makes it actually intuitive and dynamic to play and not just like I'm trying to force my way past a load of robots, then I will enjoy my time even more. Let me know in those comments down below what you think. Let me know what improvements you really want to see with the game. Let me know what bugs and issues you've had. And let me know if you are disappointed in the release date of games in general, but specifically Project Motor Racing in 2025. Thank you very much for watching, and I hope to see you all next time. Ciao, ciao.